It's midweek. It's Wednesday, July 13th. I'm GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Welcome to the midweek edition of the National Outlook. Government raises billions from private interests to finance biggest budget ever. It's midweek. It's Wednesday, July 13th. I'm GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Welcome to the midweek edition of the National Outlook. Government raises billions from private interests to finance biggest budget ever. Represents additional debt to be repaid in the future. I think that was well put and well said. It's from last Friday, Kaieteur News. And national budget, a lot of it is being financed by debt. It's the biggest ever, you heard that. And I think we are doing too much too quickly. We can't get everything all at once. There are lots of things, all of them urgent, all of them important, that require attention, requires solutions, requires some sort of conclusion because they have been hanging around unaddressed for so long. Now we are borrowing money from the billions of dollars from what's called private interests. That could mean individuals, it could mean corporations, it could mean people who do clean business, it could mean people who do dirty business. Meaning, the easiest thing to do is to buy treasury bills with questionable money. But we're not going to go there today. Where we want to go is these borrowings represent additional debt to be repaid in the future. The monies being raised today to finance the national budget, it's not free. It might be cheap, but it's not. It's something that has to be paid back. It is something that we owe. You owe as a taxpayer. I owe as a taxpayer. And it's got to be paid sometime in the future. It's why we pay taxes. It's why our taxes are so heavy. It's why our taxes are not going away. Because the more we borrow, the more we have to pay back, both to local private interests and to foreign lenders. These things come with interest. That's the cost of borrowing. And at the end of the day, when leaders borrow money, they are borrowing it in your name and my name. Make no mistake about that. They are borrowing it under the sovereign umbrella, the national umbrella, which means you and I. So there's no other way. They're not borrowing this on their own behalf. So if I am doing business in your name, you've given me the authority to do that, which is what we have through elections, then they have a duty to be responsible. They have a duty to do what's called be prudent, to be wise, to be very considerate, to handle the monies of this country, the borrowings of this country, as if they were doing it for themselves. They must treat our welfare, our interests, our debt, as though it was their own, meaning that it has to be repaid, meaning that they have to be very, very careful. I don't think that this government has been very careful with how it's borrowing. It's been running wild, if you ask me. You didn't ask me, but I'll still tell you. It's been doing too much. Slow down. Think about this again. But I think we've gone too far. The boat's already left the docks, and it's too late to stop now. In the end, you and I are going to be responsible for that. I'm GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1, 99.5 FM. Thank you for listening to the National Outlook.